NASA isn't waiting too long for its next attempt to take the next giant leap. The space agency is now targeting Saturday afternoon for the launch of its Mega Moon rocket. WAVE 31 News anchor Dan Schaefer is at Kennedy Space Center tonight with next steps for the Artemis 1 mission after yesterday's scrubbed launch.
L-minus about 87 hours. NASA announced a 2-hour window for its second attempt at launching its SLS rocket. That window opens at 1:17 Central Time Saturday afternoon. But NASA also says some of the same factors it faced Monday, including the main reason it had to scrub the launch then, are still in play. During NASA's first launch attempt, one of the 4 core stage engines didn't respond to what's called a bleed procedure. That's when the engines are chilled so they aren't damaged by the cold fuel that flows through them at liftoff. The good news is the engine is fine. NASA administrators say a bad sensor is the issue. Now teams at Kennedy Space Center plan to try again, this time knowing they could see the same issue.
We've got to continue pouring over the data. We got to put the flight rationale together, anticipating that we're not going to get any better results on that engine 3 bleed temp sensor.
That sensor isn't the only concern for Saturday. As with any launch attempt, weather is as well. One NASA forecaster says he believes there's a 60% chance of there being a weather violation, keeping the rocket from launching.
We will have a fairly strong onshore flow, and so that does favor showers and possibly a few thunderstorms moving in from the coast during the morning and early afternoon hours. I'm optimistic that we'll have at least some clear air to work with during the afternoon attempt on Saturday. However, again, the probability of weather violation at any point in the countdown still looks to remain rather high.
Now, if Saturday's launch is scrubbed for any reason, whether it's the weather or a technical glitch, NASA has a 48-hour turnaround time, which means they could make a third attempt on Monday evening. As for those engines, NASA says they're going to do that bleed procedure earlier in the countdown now, because if there is a problem, it gives them a lot more time to troubleshoot it before the actual launch. At Kennedy Space Center, I'm Dan Schaefer, WAVE 31 News.